Brooke here, back with another YouTube video. So today I will be sharing a funny story time for you guys. Let's just get right on to the video. Okay guys, so this is the story time that I'm saying, obviously. What the freak? Okay guys, so today I am going to be telling you a story. For the sake of this story, I will be using code names because it's just better that way. So my friends, we'll call them Kinsey and Valerie. Okay, so me, Kinsey, and Valerie were all going to hang out with some friends this night, and we were like super excited. We had been hanging out with these people like, this was last Thanksgiving, and we were like hanging out with them quite a bit, like pretty often, every day pretty much of the Thanksgiving break. And so one night, we all decided to hang out, and Kinsey wasn't really like allowed to, she was allowed to hang out with him, but at the same time, like, she didn't tell her parents exactly everywhere we were going. She just said that we were hanging out at my house, which we weren't hanging out at my house. We were hanging out at Fred's house, and Fred, his parents or mom, whatever, was super chill about us coming over and stuff like that. And so we all just always were over there. Kinsey always told her mom that we were hanging out at my house, and then she would just like turn her phone off and leave it at my house, so then she didn't get caught lying or whatever. This sounds so bad. So anyways, this is why you don't lie, okay? This is exactly why you don't lie, and we have learned this. I don't lie to my mom, but Kinsey did sometimes. I don't know. Anyways, we've all learned not to do that though, because God will bring whatever is meant for dark to the light. Point blank period. So one night we were all hanging out. Kinsey left her phone at my house, and her mom started texting me and was like, hey, where is Kinsey? Like, she's not replying to my phone calls and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, she's right here, her phone died. And then just because I thought Kinsey had turned her phone off and then just left it at my house. I don't know, that would have been stupid anyways. But Kinsey's mom was like, well, she needs to call me right now, and I was like, yes ma'am. And so she called her, and she was like, hey, where are you? And she was like, we're at Brooks. And she was like, oh, okay. And then ended it, and we all wanted to go eat. And this was like, I would say like 10. So for some reason we went to Walmart and just like we're doing stupid stuff. I don't know. We weren't even like really like getting anything from there. We were just like messing around, like not even buying anything. And so there's 3 other guys with us. Fred, Bob, and Hunter. Okay, so me, Fred, Bob, Hunter, Kinsey, and Valerie, we're all hanging out. Like I said, we went to Walmart. We were just messing around, like not really doing anything. And then we all got hungry, like I said, and this was now about 11. This was like 11:15, and our curfew is 12, and Kinsey's curfew, she didn't tell me until we got to the restaurant to eat, which was IHOP, and she said my curfew is 11:30, and I was like, what? She was staying the night that night anyways, but her mom was kind of flipping out and wondering where we were because she wasn't on her phone and stuff like that. And we told her mom that her phone was dead, but it wasn't dead because she has Life 360, so she could see how much charge it had. So she obviously knew we were lying in some way. We get to IHOP, and Bob decides he wants to go hang out with somebody else. So we were like, okay, bye, like, and we were all just friends, so, I mean, it didn't really matter to us. Bob decides he wants to go hang out with somebody else, and then he'll come back to get us, because at this time, none of us could drive, besides Bob. And we were like, okay, Bob's car is older, and it's not horrible, it's just older, and just It's a late car. Bob leaves and we're at IHOP and it's like 11:30 now. And we order, we eat, and then we call Bob and we're like, Bob, where are you? Like, we gotta go. We were actually going to go back to Fred's house and hang out for a little bit and then go back to my house. We call Bob and we're like, yo, are you about to be back? Like, we actually have to be, like, we have to be home soon. And he's like, yeah, in a little bit. And we're like, okay. So he pulls up to IHOP like 15 minutes later. Kenzie's mom is blowing her phone up like, where are you? Like, you're supposed to be back at Brooks right now. All of this because she knew we were not at my house. She asked my mom, which my mom didn't know that we were supposed to be at my house. So she called my mom and said, are the girls there? And my mom was like, no, they're hanging out with some friends. So that's the first way we got caught in the lie. Bob pulls up and her mom knows, Kenzie's mom knows that we are not at the house, but her curfew is 12, so technically right now she's not that in trouble. She is just in trouble for lying about being, like, not being at my house. So her mom calls me and is like, I just talked to Brooke's mom, like, you're not at her house. And we're like, oh crap. So we're like, okay, we're about to pull up there right now. And she said, okay, good, because I'm almost there. And we're like, wait, sis, what? Like, what? What? You're almost there? We just barely paid. It's 11:58. We barely paid. Kenzie's mom is about to pull up to my house. And I was like, oh my God. I was like stressing out. So then I was like, okay, Bob's almost back. Like, it's fine because then he can just take us straight there. Bob walks into IHOP and he goes, my tire blew out on the side of the road. What? What? We're like, you're what? And he was like, well, I don't have a tire, like it blew out on the side of the road. And so technically he's just driving on his rim right now. He had like a tiny piece of tire left. So we walk out after we pay and I'm like freaking out. Kenzie's panicking. Valerie's just kind of chilling. And we're like, we don't know what to do. So we get in the car. We had no option at this point. I was calling my brother like 1,000 times. Literally, he did not answer one time. Why? Because he was playing Fortnite. I could have been dying and he would never have known because he was playing Fortnite instead of answering my calls. I called him legitimately 50 times. Like, not even, like, that's not even an exaggeration. While we were at IHOP, sitting there looking at his tire, I was like, I was like trying to call him, like, we need a ride right now, like, please hurry up, her mom is about to be there. We said we were pretty much there, like, walking into my house. We're about to get caught in another lie because we said we were back in my house, and we're not. We're stuck at IHOP with this car that his tire blew out. We're just chilling and like we're like, well, we have no option but to like just go. This guy does not care that she has to be at my house in like 2 minutes. We're still here. He's just worried about his car. So we get in the car and we start going, and I kid you not, this car is like boop, boop, boop. Entire way. Oh my God, I've never laughed so hard in my life. Like, I literally think I peed my pants that night because I was laughing so hard, and I felt really bad because he was like banging his steering wheel, like really upset about it, and I was just like sitting there laughing. I could not just sound. It just sounded like it was falling apart. Like, can you take us to my house because like we kind of need to be there like now. And it's not too far from Fred's house. So, and he says no. I was like, okay. I was really sad. I was like, oh God, I don't know what to do. Like, we didn't even tell her mom we were over at this boy's house. Like, my mom knew, but her mom didn't. And we pull up to Fred's house, and Kenzie's mom calls my phone and says, hey, I'm here. Come out. Mind you, we are still on the road with a blown out tire going like this. I call my brother and I'm like, can you come? He's like, right now, like, can you leave? Like, this is like very urgent. I'm like, tell your mom, like, you're going to the restroom, like, your stomach does not feel good or something. I don't know what to say. I was just thinking of anything possible to like get her mind off of like that we weren't there. Her mom is like blowing up my phone, like, let's go, like, we need to go now. I call my brother and I'm like, can you come get me? He's like, right now, like, can you leave? Like, this is like very urgent. And I'm like, just tell your mom, like, you're going to the restroom, like, your stomach does not feel good or something. I don't know what to say. I was just thinking of anything possible to like get her mind off of like that we weren't there. So her mom is like blowing up my phone, like, let's go, like, we need to go now, like, because she obviously already got in trouble for lying the first time about her phone not, her phone being dead and stuff like that. And so we were like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, because he was just going to go to Fred's house. He was not budging. He was not going to take us to our house. So I call my brother again, like 50 million times again, and I'm like, he has to be home like now, like at our house like now. Like, her mom is waiting outside for her. Her mom thinks we're in the house. We're not. Like, can you please come get her? He says, no, I'm playing Fortnite. Seriously? No. We are in urgent need. He said call an Uber. Okay, so gets even better. We call the Uber. We call the Uber, and Ubers are normally like 8 minutes away or something, because this is, mind you, by my house. No one really wants to pick this up because it's literally 4 or 5 miles. And I call this Uber, but this Uber is like 10 minutes away, and I'm like, I don't know what to do to distract your mom anymore. Like, sis, you're just about to get in trouble. The Uber picks us up from Fred's house, and we all get in. We're like kind of like rushing him. And we're like, yeah, like, she's about to get in trouble, like, please drive fast. And I'm like, okay, go this way or whatever, to go through, like, my alley to, like, get into my house the back way so we don't have to show up through the front so it looks like we're inside. Her mom decides to knock on the front door and come in. We're still not here, mind you. Kenzie's mom thinks her stomach is upset and she's just on the toilet or whatever. We're like, okay, can you go the back way? He's like he's like creeped out, like, what? Like, he probably thinks we're about to go like murder him or something, because we're like taking him through alleys to get to my house. We're like, okay, like, thank you, and we go through my gate or whatever. We walk in, mind you, her mom is inside, and her mom is sitting there on the couch. Walks us walk in through the back door, and we're like, hi, like, the whole time. Not really, we're just like sitting there with like a blank face, like, we just got caught in a lie. So that is the story of when me, Kenzie, and kind of Valerie got caught in a lie. Don't lie, kids, it's not good, you'll get caught. And her mom was mad. She had to go home. She was grounded for like 2 weeks, but it's fine. But we don't lie anymore, because ever since then we just realized it's easy just to tell the truth than to lie. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and don't forget, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. It's free. Join the family. It's gonna be a great year. Love you guys. Bye.